And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got 2 big races. Somebody can win an extra $100. More on that in just a moment. I do want to welcome in PM3 this evening. And of course, David Griffin. Good evening to you, Griff. I hope you're well this fine Saturday evening. Guys, we're going to Watkins Glen for race number 1. We're going to be in the GT3 cars. It's a 30-minute race. We're going to kick things off again at Watkins Glen. GT3 cars. And it should be a good time. I know a lot of people like themselves some Watkins Glen, myself included. So should be a fun time. Race number 2 tonight. We're going to take those NASCAR Monster Energy NASCAR Cup machines, the Gen 6, if you will, and we're going to go to the Legacy, Texas, the good Texas Motor Speedway, and we're going to have a good time down there in the Fort Worth area for about 100 laps in our feature event this evening. Before we get rolling too far along, I want to go through the chat here and say good evening to you, Marcolian. David Griffin would race, but just now looked at the race schedule and don't have time to boot up the rig and get a setup and practice. Understood. Got 15 more minutes if interested. Spasm, good evening to you, brother. I hope you're well. Noah McMillan, Michael Smithy, Ogre, Bruce Lignell, everybody. Marcolian again. Who is excited for Chase Briscoe win tomorrow? We shall see. We shall see. Time will tell, right? Frank Pierce, everybody. Good evening to you, Frank. My grandmother's not doing well. Absolutely, Frank. I hate to hear that, brother. I truly do. Good evening, William Bowles, and of course, Martin Fallon. Who is that masked man? Yes, it has been. It's been 5 days since I've been on iRacing and live streamed. More on that in just a moment. Before Daryl Howe, the party can begin, everybody. Let us begin, shall we? I want to say thank you to these guys, these gals who help support the channel. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing eNASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. All right. Yeah, again, what I was saying a minute ago, it's been about 5 days since I've raced. Let me get out here to Watkins Glen right quick before I forget to take down the background screen, which I have done before. But anyway, it's been about 5 days since I've raced. And by the way, your password is the Glen1 if you want in this one. It's been a while since I've raced. I have, late last fall, I've developed some anxiety. And out of nowhere, I have no idea where it came from. But it's taken me a couple of months to finally realize I probably need to get some medication. And started it early last week of Talladega week. And it was okay the first few days. But starting about Saturday night, last Saturday, man, I struggled to get through those 2 live streams Saturday night, which I actually won. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I did. And then Sunday, I truly struggled getting through that live stream. So anyway, some new medication. Had to let that take over and get into my system and whatnot. And I've just not been able to, not 100% up until about maybe Thursday of this week. I finally started feeling normal again with the medication. So last night wanted to watch the truck race. So could have raced last night, but again, wanted to watch that truck race. So anyway, here we are tonight, feeling good. Knock on wood here, we're anxiety free and everything is good to go. So let me give you some words of wisdom out there. If you suffer from anxiety, do not wait and go to the doctor. It doesn't make you any less of a man or anything like that. Go to the doctor, get you some medication, and really calm yourself down. But nonetheless, and it's kind of odd, I generally have a very stress-free life. but I don't know where the anxiety came from. But nonetheless, should all be good now. Let's get out here and qualify a little bit more. How many guys we got in here? Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 guys at the Watkins Glen. I'm currently sitting about 2.5 seconds off of John Creighton. Again, it's going to be 50% fuel.
Is that a qualifying setup, John, or a race setup?
It'll be about 50 percentile on the fuel.
Race setup with like 3 gallons in it.
Yeah, I did a full tank, well, 15 gallons race setup.
I am in the Smith & Wesson Porsche this evening. We'll go look at a few of these paint schemes, actually all of them here shortly. I love myself some Watkins Glen. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Watkins Glen. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights evening to you, man. Hey, it's Daryl Howell. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? For channel? God bless you, man. Thank you, Daryl. Tell you what I will do. Again, greatly appreciate that. But if you're good with it, let's go ahead and go 4 $5 random draws in the feature this evening. I need to get back on the brakes a little bit, Herder. Let me pop out right quick. I need to go and recalibrate my pedals. My throttle's not going all the way up. I've had to do this on every car now for about a week. Or last week I raced, that is. And I'll probably have to do it again on the Gen 6 car. There we go. So we got a 30-minute race coming up here. And again, thank you very much, Daryl. So kind of you. So kind. Now we're 50% fuel, which is going to be about, what is that, about 13 gallons maybe? I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to be able to make it on fuel either. So I'm going to go ahead about the halfway point, come down and just top it off. Sorry about that, Dan. Spun it out right in front of the dirty one, Dan Taylor.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck on the checkout, and we'll see you guys another night.
Copy that, Buster. Buster Malcolm, everybody. Yeah, cold tires. I just spun it out coming up there and thought I may have impeded your lap. I hope I didn't.
Yeah, that's a tough car for that one, too.
True that. True that. But I do like the Porsche. Big fan of the Porsche. We got about 5.5 minutes to go in the qualifying. I'll give that Daryl Howell super chat a nice little heart and a thumbs up. And I invite you to do the same. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. I want to thank everybody for their patience. I want to thank everybody who sent some well wishes on the Twitter/X. Got a couple of Discord messages. I wouldn't know if I was okay. I guess anytime I take 4 or 5 days off, it's out of character. And which I think it's awesome. People start to get worried, I guess. So I do appreciate the well wishes and the concern that several of you sent some messages. See, we are running the boot configuration. This is not the NASCAR layout. Good evening, Darren. Michael Johnson, evening to you, brother. Oh, I'm not in a Ford tonight, Sebastian, at least not in this. I'm in the Porsche, in the GT3. You did watch the Xfinity race today. Nice run by Kyle Larson. Which is not a surprise. Kyle Larson in great equipment is usually going to win 60% of the time, every time. You get on in brakes a little more in that corner. All right, we'll complete this lap. We'll go look at the paints. Or the liveries in the world of road racing. Alright, that's going to put me about 5th place. That's roughly where I should be. Scott Nichols, everybody. Good evening to you, Scott. Give me 1 second. I need to... Ah, crap. Hang on just a moment. I need to bounce this chat out. I was on the live stream webpage, and I need to pop out the chat because I always minimize my... Anyway, long story short, I always have the chat popped out. And now we're good. Pravin Vijay Kumar has joined us. Alright, let's go take a look and see who we've got in here, what paint scheme they brought. Go ahead and spin this camera around. That is going to be my Smith & Wesson Porsche. We the people shall not be infringed. There he is, in the Welch's Grape Juice. That is a Ferrari, I do believe it is, of Rick Javorka. Rick Javorka in the Ferrari. That is, I love that paint scheme. That is the Billy Sigmund Ford Mustang. I like the darker gray numbers on the gray car. It's beautiful. This was Buster Malcolm. I do not think Buster is running with us any longer. That is Buster in the Mercedes. Ooh, that's a sharp piece. That's the Reverend Joey Kennedy in a Corvette this evening. That's a sharp ride. Son of a gun. Beautiful piece. Reverend Joey Kennedy. This Lamborghini, I do believe, is the good Dr. John Creighton. It is Doc in the 66 machine. The dirty one himself in the Pennzoil Ferrari. That, of course, is Dirty Dan Taylor. Having a rough go at it right there. Of course, that was a few minutes ago. This 54, also in a Porsche. That is Corey Vaughn, CV, if you will. Corey Vaughn in that 54 Porsche. And there is me. Let's see who we have missed. George Buck. We did not get George on. Here we go. George piloting a McLaren this evening, the 3M McLaren. Good looking ride, actually. Let's see. Pravin Vijay Kumar is yet to get out on the track, and Dmitry Mundros has joined us. yet to get out onto the racetrack. Anyway, let's set this on, focus on the most exciting. We'll let this play for a bit, as we only got like 30 seconds remaining. And I will set it up here on TV camera too. We'll follow these guys around. Really like that paint scheme of Joey Kennedy. It's a beautiful piece, man. It's kind of a soft gold. Like it a lot. Michael Johnson of the Cup drivers don't drive in the lower series. They wouldn't get any TV ratings. What are we talking about here? Put your mic closer to your mouth. Copy that. Actually, I probably might just need to turn my audio up a bit. I can do that as well. If I can find my audio source. There it is. That might help a little bit. Hey, MJ Quiggs, everybody. Top of the evening. I'm sick of these Cup drivers racing in trucks and Xfinity. Man, it used to be a big-time problem about 10 years ago. NASCAR stepped in and limited them to 5 for this exact reason. That said, if you go to an Xfinity or truck race in real life, I got to be honest with you, I enjoyed the days when Kyle Busch was running in the trucks and the Xfinity at Bristol and whatnot. It's just an added value to your ticket, it seemed like. Now, is it fair to the current Xfinity level drivers, truck drivers? Probably not. Some would argue that driving against them makes you better, although they don't ever win because the Cup drivers in the field. I get that. I think it's a double-edged sword. I don't know. I just like racing, so to me it doesn't matter really who's in the car. I just like to see them compete. Kyle Buchanan. Do you have any race credits left? Good question, Kyle. Let's take a quick look, man. Kyle Buchanan. Kyle, you currently have 1. Yes, you do. Now, we had 5 guys with the race credit. Michael Johns is having some PC issues. He will not be able to join us tonight. And Bobby Johnson having a little stomach bug or a bout with his stomach. So hopefully Bobby gets feeling better and MJ gets his PC up and running again. But anyway, we're down. We have 3 race credit drivers in right now. There he is, boys. GT Park. I think it was when the Cup drivers started winning championships they had to nip it in the bud. True that, man. True that. True that. All right, it should be about go time. I'm going to pull that password down. Got to race the best to be the best. Could not agree more with that. Copy that. Kyle Buchanan will take a race credit entry into our Texas. We're going to be at Legacy, Texas this evening in the feature event. Kyle will be driver number 4. We are wrapping up qualifying. Let me check my phone. I don't know if the dogs are at the door or we have a new WhatsApp message. My daughter is flying this evening. So I'm going to keep, oh, God love my wife. She has had the stomach bug all day long. She is still throwing up. So, man, hopefully she gets that under control. Again, she's been throwing up all day long. All right, I got the medium downforce endurance.
Well, man, are any race credits available for the next race?
Oh, yes, absolutely. We've got 5 of those remaining. Corey Vaughn, possibly.
I'll take one. If I don't have one, I'll send you a boatload more, because I'm sure it's going to be a popular one.
I'm checking right now. See if Corey Vaughn has a race credit in stock. CV, you do have 1 race credit on file, and we'll use that this evening.
Thank you. Thank you.
You bet. Corey Vaughn making his way into the big show at Legacy.
Putting this on, J-Dub.
Of course, Rev. Of course. That's what I like to do. I've been lost to death all week not being able to host races and run on iRacing. Missed it terribly. All right. I think we're all set. Let's go ahead. I'm going to start 5th out of 11 drivers. We'll let Connor Zola get in here. I got 42 more seconds. Give him a moment to get in and get settled. And Richard Robb 7 might have had something for Larson. Yeah, That's true, man. What did we have? Double overtime, was it, I believe? My son flew to Seattle at the end of last year. His first time flying without me. I tracked the plane all the way. Understood. My daughter is scheduled to take off. She told me 8:30, but she's in Houston. I'm not sure if she meant Central or Eastern. United Flight 4810 this evening, so we'll log into our flying app here after this race and check it out. All right, let's get going. 30 minutes.
We're on 1 to go. Right side on the restart.
All right, gents, got 30 minutes here. 30 minutes of racing action. Of course, it's an open setup. You're on your own for the fuel. You do have a fast repair. And again, 30 minutes of racing action. Thanks for joining us. Have a good time. Best of luck.
Oh, yes, sir. Where you at, my friend? Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Good seat. Roger. What it's still difficult to see right now, but I'm sure you've got your mark. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Got my mark.
So as we roll off, it's showing 16.8 laps of fuel. That's going to be about 28 minutes, I guarantee you. I think I'm going to be about 2 to 5 minutes short. Because we're running, what, a minute, 45-second laps? So that is, that's about a 3.5 minute for every 2. 7 minutes for 4. 14 minutes for 8. Yeah. 28 minutes for 16. Yeah, we're going to be about 2 minutes shy, I do believe. Some of these cats may be able to stretch it. I don't want to get down to the end and have to coast. So I'm going to pit relatively soon. In the first half of this race, I'm going to be on pit road and top it off so I can make it to the end. Again, we're at Watkins Glen. We're running the boot configuration. Here is the boot. We're in the GT3 cars. A very sizable field. Buster Malcolm did not take the green flag. Looks like we got 11 cars. A little bit more than our average road racing field. We usually have about 9 guys. Tomorrow night, big night of racing. We are, for the first time on this channel, we're going to run Barber Motorsport Park in the Indy cars. That will be courtesy of Rick Javorka. That too will be a 30-minute race. We will have to pit. Again at Barber Motorsport Park. Never ran that course. Just bought it today, actually. Holy crap. Talking about something that plays tricks on your mind. That is Barber. But I'm looking forward to it. And especially in those Indy cars. The Dallara IR18 if you're looking to run tomorrow night with us. And then, of course, we're going to kick off some Kansas next week. NASCAR goes to Kansas. We're going to do a 100-lapper in the trucks tomorrow night. All right, we'll get this race going. I'll pull the chat up here in just a minute as the field stretches out.
Double check those belts, bud.
That's a fun track.
Steering wheel one more time.
No kidding, man. I still got to learn it. Here we go.
Off, man. Pace cars off. Be ready.
Billy Sigmund leading us to the green.
Green flag. Left side. Clear.
Looks like everybody made it through corner number 1. Cold tires, keep that in mind.
Crash behind you.
Uh-oh.
There's a wreck behind you.
All right, we got about one lap in here. Got George Buck breathing down my neck. Fifteen laps of fuel remain. No way I can make it to the end. George behind me in that McLaren. Rick in front of me in that Ferrari. Billy Sigmund, I do believe, pacing the field at the moment. I'm gonna let George
Right
go
side. Clear.
and try to run him back down. He's been on me since the drop of the green flag. It's got awful dark here. I'm gonna come in this time, top it off with fuel. 40 miles per hour on the pit road. We don't need a fast repair. We'll just top it off.
Here we go, fellas. 10 away. 5 away.
We don't need
Your
tires.
mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in. Come on. Leave on me.
Come on, boys. Do your job now. Let's go. Let's be quick.
Go, 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 go. Good job, guys.
All right, we're going to ride by our lonesome for a while. Hopefully that strategy will help me out. As we approach the 10-minute mark of this one, still got 2/3 of the race to go. Love the sound of this Porsche. Yes, Baz, we're going to keep the focus. I had a really brief time on pit road, so I'm hoping that, you know, with enough fuel to make it to the end, I can drive it as hard as I need to and not have to save fuel. Because I know a few of these guys, they're going to be close. I think I was going to be close. I'm just not good at saving fuel in these cars. I know David Griffin is really good with the lift and coast method. I am not. I don't understand that. Don't comprehend it.
So you know, fast guys are running 45.885. They're pitting in front of you.
The Reverend Joey Kennedy on pit road. Probably using a similar strategy to me.
That's a great lap there, Rock. Keep it up. Car just pitted behind you.
Love that bus stop chicane. All right, I don't think any of the other guys
Good
have pitted
lap.
outside of the Reverend. Let's put down my best lap. Sun's popping back out. Hoping as the race goes along, if those guys are trying to make it to the end on fuel, they'll back out enough and I can pick up 2 or 3 seconds per lap.
Leaders on pit road
All right,
now.
leaders pit road. All right, Billy Sigmund, I think that's Billy, race leader. It's John Creighton. Wherever who the leader is on pit road.
Step 66 is the leader.
Or maybe that was Billy that pitted from the lead.
Next car is pitting.
All right, so Billy has came out 9 or 10 seconds, 9.8, 10 seconds ahead of me.
Passing those guys up there ahead of us, so just nice and smooth. The gap is 9.7.
All right, I pulled away a little bit from Reverend, who pitted roughly the same time I did. That's my braking point there. I always do that. 2 or 3 times a race here at Watkins Glen, I always miss that turn 1 braking point. Some pretty significant cloud coverage. little wide. Too much throttle too early. Didn't lose a ton of time. Oh.
Oh, that stinks, Dan.
Dano may have spun the car. About 11 minutes remaining. That's my fastest lap. Showing a local caution somewhere. I don't see anybody spun out. Might be debris on the track. We may have already passed it.
Come on, buddy, you can do it, man. You're right on the verge of breaking this thing. You got it. Couple up, hitting in front of you.
All right, Corey Vaughn, Dan Taylor on pit road. I should pick up those positions. There is the dirty one.
So, you know, fast guys are running 56.626.
Seven and a half minutes remaining. That was not a good lap.
Behind you. Smooth, brother. Get that rhythm in. The gap is 1.3. Blowing up in front of you there.
Oh no, Dano!
I liked it so much, I had to do it again, I guess.
Like the rest of us, a glutton for punishment.
Sorry about that in front of you guys.
It didn't bother us.
Oh, no worries. It happened.
job, man. Nothing out the back. The gap, 8.8. Stay ahead of him. Not that fast.
So if I can't get up here and get Rick. Got 5.5 minutes remaining.
Pit JW?
I did. I pitted early.
I could have made it on fuel too.
Roger that.
Well, I know I couldn't
I'll
have.
have that pit stop, buddy. Thank you.
Four minutes remaining.
Car just pitted behind you.
Gonna need to have Rick make one mistake. Just one simple mistake. I'm within striking distance. He's driven an excellent race. Driven an excellent race.
The leader's on pit road now.
All right, the good doctor now on pit road. That won't affect me and Rick, but it could affect the overall lead of the race.
P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 45.59. Fastest lap you've run yet. That's it, my man. Squeeze that throttle. Keep moving that thing around. Doing a great job. Keep your eyes open. Might be some pit soon.
Come back here, Rick. It's taking off from me. Got well under 2 minutes remaining.
really gonna have to go, man.
I'm trying, Chad.
9.5. The 73 is the leader. Coming to the white flag.
I see you up there in that flag stand, Martin Fallon. Rick has kicked my rear end, plain and simple. Out strategized me. Just great job, Rick. Outdrove me. I'm pushing a little too hard. What a fun race this has been. Wish Dan didn't have problems.
Coming up on this little couple tenths of lap behind you. The gap 9.6.
Good win, Billy.
Thanks, man. I thought you was going to do the fuel strategy on me. I'd have to pit.
Nice work, Billy. Billy
Won
Sigmund.
2 laps in a row. Kind of did like a lazy half spin, so that just killed my race. You were fast, though. Even if I would have caught up with you, I don't think I could have passed you.
Good
Wow.
hard fight.
Good stuff.
Good win, man.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you.
Just an outstanding job.
Good win, Billy.
Outstanding job. Driver number
Thanks, everyone.
73. Nice run, Rick. Could not catch you, brother. Could not catch Slick Rick Javorka. Tried.
Yeah, I saw you back there. You keep me honest, though. I'll tell you that.
I was trying. I tried.
I finally figured out my subscription thing, so should be good to go now.
Good deal, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I had got a new debit card. Didn't even think about that.
Yep, I'll get one every 2 or 3 years, and none of my accounts work. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. All too well.
We good now.
Yeah. I know how to...
That computer stuff is confusing for us Appalachians, isn't it, Joey?
Yeah, man. Wow, you ain't even kidding.
that internet stuff.
I
Thank
didn't
you,
know
Jimmy.
if y'all knew this or not, but if you have a Prime membership stuff for
Amazon? Amazon.
YouTube,
Amazon.
they'll give you $5 a month to use on a Twitch account. That's how I re-up on JW stuff. I just used the free $5.
Through Amazon, correct? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's meaning Amazon.
Yeah, YouTube. It's I guess it's YouTube Prime, whatever.
Nah, it's Amazon Prime through Twitch. Amazon owns
Prime.
Twitch. Yeah, Amazon owns Twitch. That's what it is.
Thank
Boys,
you.
this is Billy Sigmund, our race winner in that beautiful Ford. Listen at that baby purr. And there he is. Driver number 73 of Direct Drive Motorsports. Let's get that beauty right here with that Watkins Glen logo. See if we can't. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be our race winner. Again, Billy Sigmund of Direct Drive Motorsports. And by the way, that is a Ford. Nice job, Billy Sigmund. We all thought that Doc was going to be able to make it all the way on fuel. You heard Dan say that that he was able to make it, but he had spun the car, so that eliminated him winning the race. Yeah, you could. I think you could have, if you started out from lap number 1, saving as much as possible. You could have made it to the end on fuel. I don't know how much I had left at the end. I didn't check. I know I had tires at 88, 91, 90, and 85. It's not too bad. Let's take a look here at our top 5 finishers. John Creighton will finish in the second spot in his Liqui number 66 Lamborghini. The slick one, Rick Javorka.
Yeah, I was saving from the start. I was going to be about a half a lap to the good.
That's impressive if you could have made that. That really would have been impressive. Slick Rick in the podium finish, finishes third. So we have Billy Sigmund, John Creighton, and Rick Javorka on the podium this afternoon. I was able to bring it home fourth in my Smith & Wesson Porsche. And the dirty one, Dan Taylor, in his Ferrari this evening, in the Pennzoil Ferrari, I should say, brings her home fifth. Now, Dan did have a couple of mishaps. I think Dan is a podium finisher had he not wrecked the car a couple times. But nevertheless, a good job, and big congrats going out to Billy Sigmund, our race winner this evening here at Watkins Glen. All right, let's go ahead and transition on over to Legacy, Texas. A good time right there. A good time was had by all. A fun time. Let me go ahead and get this race in the queue. Got a bunch of stuff I got to transition over from road racing to oval racing. But give me just a moment. Let me give this a once over. We'll set that baby to start now. Okay, we'll have 20 minutes of practice. If we have to run a heat race, it would be an 8-lapper. Everybody's got 3 additional sets of tires, 75% on the fuel. We are at Legacy, Texas this evening, Gen 6 car. All right, everything looks good. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, this race will launch here in just a moment. Let me check my phone. I think my daughter might be messaging. Let's see. That's their City Connect uniform. I want to know why the Red Sox are wearing yellow. I don't know what the color yellow in Boston has. Anyway. Oh, that is George Bush. She's at George Bush Airport in Houston. Bush, what was Bush? 42 or 41? Bush 41, I think. Okay. Hey, are you kidding me? David Griffin tonight, boys and girls. I kid you not. Let's see here. Sorry, let me get caught up here. I'm still not able to go into the race yet, so 1 race credit for P1, 1 race credit for P2 at Watkins Glen. Thank you kindly for that, Griff. So Billy Sigmund and John Creighton both won a race credit right there, courtesy of David Griffin. 1 RC for P1 and P2 at Watkins Glen. Griff, thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and get that on the race sheet right quick. Give me just a moment. I did not see that, Griff. I'm sorry. I did not see that in time before the race. But we got it now. And that was David Griffin. Watkins Glen, parentheses GT3. That came through via a PayPal transaction. So P1. Race credit goes to Billy Sigmund. And P2 goes to John Creighton. So Doc and Billy, if you are watching, you have just won a race credit courtesy of David Griffin. All right, I'm registering to the race, so give me just a second here. Now, what is that password? Let me go back to Discord right quick. What is that password? Okay, got it. Apparently there is no password. God bless. I did it again. I did that last week. Yeah, I did not type in a password, and I'll apologize. I will for the feature, though. Good heavens. Okay, my daughter here. Billy said he would take a race credit. You earned one from Watkins Glen. From David Griffin. All right, so let me go get this squared away. All right, so there is no password. Yeah, I know that, Billy. My apologies, man. It's supposed to be in Texas Gen 6. You can see right here. I'll throw it up on the screen. Texas Gen 6 is supposed to be the password, but there is no password. So, anyway, join us if you want to. My sincerest apologies. Give me just a moment here. Billy Sigmund will take a race credit entry for this race. All right, and that, of course, courtesy of David Griffin. Let me go down here and get John Creighton a race credit. So he'll now have 21. And again, Griff, thank you kindly for that, man. We got four $5 random draws coming up here, courtesy of Darrell Howell at the Texas Motor Speedway Legacy Edition, of course. Random draw 1. Random draw 2, random draw 3, and random draw 4. Again, courtesy of Darrell Howell. Okay, so now we have 6 race credit drivers, myself making 7. Top 5 qualifiers would be 12. Top 10 finishers would be 22. So we need 23 competitors before we run a heat race. Now, got some stuff I got to go set up. Lap counter. We got that. That should start showing up here. There it is on top of the standings. Take off my road racing rim. Put on my oval racing rim. They should recognize it. There we go. I want to make sure my pedals are configured. Good, and brakes. There we go. We're set there. Software. Acetec software, that is. Need to calibrate it to there. We're going with our oval settings. Got that taken care of. And I believe we're set. I do believe we're set. Give me 1 minute here. Let me check my daughter. They had a 41st president. So it is now 8:36. It must be Central Time that she is leaving.
Pitting in here.
You fly out at 8:30 Central. Okay, so we're all good now. Now, let's get out here and practice a little bit. Whew. Got a lot going on this evening. Chronic! Change the banner. Ah, there we go. That's one thing we always forget. Thank you very much for that. There we go. So there is no password for this one.
Been here now, second.
What's up, Joshua? Hey, Michael Johns, everybody. Again, hey, Griff, thank you very much for that, brother. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see that before the race began. I need to see who's going to be in here before he starts slinging that cash. That, of course, is Michael Johns. A little birdie may have told me there may be some mono-e-mono challenges this evening.
Evening there.
It's a Virginia Tech car.
How you doing, mate?
Doing pretty good, bud. How about yourself?
So this is the good Texas.
Yep, same here.
The good car, the good Texas. Cup Series, that is. This is Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. They call it the Great American Speedway. This is my first laps out.
Inside. Still inside.
Yeah, Q, you might play.
Still low.
Good God, boys. Clay, if you can cue your mic, I can clear that. There we go. Clay Wood. God bless, Clay. Where'd you go?
I got a black clear too.
There you go. Clear, black, clear.
Yeah, you just go in the pits up clear.
Yeah, that'd be the easiest way.
Can't be that late. Come on.
Now, we do have some new drivers. Again, I'm sorry I left the password
You're
off.
asking for black clear now. You'll be highly disappointed later.
Got that right.
Woo! What's that car pushes? Whoa!
Good lap.
JW only clears black for 4.
That's right. Blue ovals only.
And that is on a case by case basis.
True that. We must be on good standing.
Outside. That was good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up. Still outside. Still outside. Slow one up here in front of you. Still outside. Slow one's on top. Still out there. Next door outside. Clear him. Outside, outside.
I'm side by side with BJ Hall.
Still out there.
Got a beautiful Austin
Still
Cindric
out
car.
there. Clear, we need it.
Now we're going to bring her down pit road. Check out what we got on pit road. Gonna pit in here, Greg. Well, that's way too early. That's way too early. I want to try that again. Got to adjust some things on this car, such as that 16:1 steering ratio. I firmly believe in that. I know there's some new stuff out there now that 16:1 is not. It's all driver preference. It's all driver preference. If you watch the internets, there is some videos now on the 16:1 ratio and all that good stuff. But that is my Smith & Wesson, boys. Hot off the paint presses. Never ran this car before. Ready to fire it up. Michael Huff, good evening to you. I don't see Corey in the race. If he doesn't join, the challenge shifts to Rev. Oh, my. All right, timeout. All right, Rev, sorry. GT has a couple of challenges I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, Corey is in. Corey Vaughn is in. GT challenge for Corey. If no Corey, switch it to Rev. See above, 2 challenges. Okay, copy that. Let me look above here. GT Park. Also a second challenge. 1 personal race credit. Corey Vaughn versus an opponent of his choosing. Solid. All right, here we go. Challenge time for me. It looks like one of my personal race credits. Billy Sigmund versus Javorka. Bam! I know they choose to accept. Let me go ahead and get that on the race sheet here. GT Park. A personal race credit on the line here. You have Sigmund versus Javorka. You dadgum right. And then you have Corey Vaughn versus the driver of his choice. All right, all right. And, of course, Gerald Tom Park, everybody. What a fun time we had last week. Courtesy of Mr. Park.
One car fitting in.
At the Talladega Super Speedway. What a fun time we had. We did indeed make Talladega great again. Driver Brandon Green has joined us of Diamond Racing.
Clear. Outside.
Yeah, I hit the wall a little bit right there and it flung me out.
Alright. Good lap, man. You keep after it.
I do believe you can go full throttle
Let
through here.
everybody know I have a 2-inch belt handbrake for sale. Practically. Passive throttle pedal that's just a few months old. But
Got to watch that.
Here's tire, maybe a little loose. Got some
Bam.
right side damage.
He set this on the old race control. There we go. We're in good shape now. How many drivers do we have in here? I got into the wall. You really get tight up out of 4 behind another car.
handbrake and throttle for sale. Get in touch with me.
Pity.
Looks like we have
Dimitri.
22, 24, 26, 27 competitors for this one. We will have to run the heat race. Got about 4 more minutes remaining of practice. If anybody wants to join in, let's take a look here who is in. Michael Johns said he would like to see who is in this one, of course. Let's look at the paint schemes. We'll start there. That'll give him a good idea. This, of course, boys, top of the leaderboard is the Revival Racing Network #1 car. That, of course, is the Reverend Joey Kennedy. You got this 16 machine. That is Larry Legend, the legendary Larry Legend. Larry Eddy, everybody. 6th car tonight is Richard Robb. You got that 25. That is the dirty one. No, yes, it is. My bad. That is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. That 66 is the good Dr. John Creighton. The 28 tonight is George Buck. The 193 is the Fox, Joshua Bourget Bonkowski, in that number 193 machine.
One car fitting in, one car fitting
15
in.
tonight is Michael Dowell in the Celsius Ford. That 11, Double Mint Camry, is Kyle Buchanan. This Cascadia Freightliner machine is BJ Hall in the Cascadia Ford. That number 21 belongs to Clay Wood this evening. That number 14 is Paul White in the 14. Our runner-up finisher at Make Talladega Great Again, Paul White. The 52, that guy needs no introduction. That is the Mother Polishes, SimRaceCity.com, number 52, Rick Javorka. This driver here in the Rowdy Bush number 18 is Brandon Thomas. Brandon Thomas in the 18 Camry. There's my Smith & Wesson Ford Mustang. That number 26, the FedEx Express, is Cameron Deroe. Cameron Deroe in that number 26. The number 93 is Greg Gunther. Greg Gunther in the 93 Interstate Batteries machine. That number 87, Proletariat Racing, that belongs to Bruce Lignell in that solid purple chromed paint scheme. Big fan of the soft purple chrome. That 73 in the Union 76, number 73, Direct Drive Motorsport, is Billy Sigmund. Chrome wheels and all, Billy Sigmund in that 73 machine. Is 54, that guy in that United States Marine Corps, number 54, needs no introduction. That, of course, is Corey Vaughn. This American Airlines chrome piece, that number 49, is Mark Barcelos, I do believe. I am correct. That is Mark Barcelos in the number 49. Love that car. 24, DuPont. Is that Eric Winkelspect? No, that is Dimitri Mundros. Dimitri Mundros in that beautiful. Number 24, Dimitri Mundros. The 09 Napa Auto Parts is Pravin Vijay Kumar in the 09 this evening. That 7 car, the Hokie Bird, Virginia Tech Hokie, Joey Piletti. Used to be Joseph. It's Joey Piletti now. And then there is the Rev. Who have we missed? Who have we missed? Cody Burke. Cody Burke in the number 29 Keith Day Trucking. Number 29, Cody Burke. Did we get BJ Hall? We did, the Cascadia machine. Brandon Green, we have yet to get Brandon Green in that Lowe's number 48. Clay Wood, we did not get Clay Wood. Yeah, we did. I'm sorry, in the number 21. Eric Winkelspect in the number 24 DuPont red version. Smokin' Joe Francois.
Hang on to it. Oh, you almost had it.
Joe Francois, not yet in the race. Nelson Rivera. We've not got Nelson in yet either. And Riley Halverson, the second. Not the first, but the second.
Oh,
Riley Halverson. There's Riley. Riley Halverson in that number 30 Toyota Camry. Good looking piece.
Yeah, I'll see if I can go there wide open. Yeah,
again, Nelson Rivera, we've not got him in. So a lot of new drivers. Again, I forgot to put put a password on this race. I'm not apologizing for it, but I usually do, and I guess I forgot that.
Hey, JW, how many black flag clears do I have left?
0, Billy, 0 at this point. They've all expired.
All right, I was just checking.
I think the old boy Clay Wood wants some black flags cleared. Sorry, brother. It's not the way we operate. And again, he's new, right? He's new. Billy de Blasio, everybody. Good evening to you, man. All right. Let's not much watch the Xfinity race, and I'm pretty sure Chris Wright is a crayon eater. He sure has a tough time learning from previous mistakes. Ouch. Michael Huff being tough. All right, here we go. All right, drivers, got some new guys in this evening. I left the password off. I did not mean to do that, but that's no problem. Welcome all new guys. Here's our format. This is a heat race. We'll take the top 5 qualifiers will automatically make it through to the feature, and then top 10 heat race finishers. It's an 8-lap race. Again, top 5 qualifiers and top 10 finishers from the 8-lap heat race will go on to the feature. Again, if you're new here, it'll be a brand new race room. We'll bounce out of this one and hop into a brand new race room where it will be password protected. I'll mention that before we exit this room, the password. And yes, thank you, Doc. Guys, this is a G-rated room. Please, no foul language. We do live stream, and we keep it as clean as possible. We really do appreciate if you respect that. Please keep all language G-rated or better. Good luck, competitors.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Right on, BJ. Right on.
Please.
All right, here we go. That is Nelson Rivera. Let's get a couple of these drivers.
Singing on the radio.
Only David Griffin's allowed to do that.
That's right. Cameron Durow has yet to.
He gets paid to do it.
There you go. And that reminds me, Billy and Doc, you won a race credit courtesy of David Griffin from your success at Watkins Glen. That is Cameron Durow. Okay, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, buddy.
We have a total of 32 competitors in here this evening.
Thanks, Rick.
Top 5 qualifiers. Let's get out here and see what we got. Lap 2 is going to be our hot one. We know that. Just got to watch that turn 4 wall. And obviously, remember, if you'll remember, the old Texas Motor Speedway turn 2 was the tough point. Coming up out of here, that wall really closes in on you. Cannot make it through 3 and 4 wide open. All right, our hot lap. Here we go. One and 2, we can go full throttle. I don't know, maybe on good tires we'd go through there full throttle. 29.66. 29.66 for me. At the moment, good enough for P3. I don't think that stands at P3, but let me do another pit road entry right quick. That was a little too late.
Quit doing that.
We're going to have to practice that one more time before we get rolling for real.
Coming at you, fellas. 10 away.
Yeah, he did, Billy. Yeah, he did. Old Larson was good today. No doubt about it. All right, top 5 qualifiers. Riley Halverson is on the pole with Brandon Green second, myself third. Cody Burke jumps top of the leaderboard. Shocker. Kyle Buchanan up there, the Reverend. So we got 2 or 3 guys and myself included in the top 5 that has taken a race credit. We'll have to sort this out here. We got 48 more seconds. And at the moment we're up to 34. Joshua Deese has joined us. Corey Gray has joined us. Again, I apologize, but I left the password off of this room. I will have the password for the feature. Again, it says password there. I meant to set that up. I'll go ahead and, oops, my bad. Wrong button. There we go. This is Cameron DeRoe taking his qualifying effort. He is not going to qualify, I don't think. Or maybe he already did. All right, so Burke Halverson. Rev Kennedy is 3, Brandon Thomas 4, and Rick John Creighton. Top 10. Top 10. So Green, myself, Buchanan, Javorka, Taylor. Yeah. All right, gents, it has shaken out to where our top 10, that would be John Creighton all the way up to Cody Burke, is automatically into the feature. So please do not run in this heat race. Again, top 10, that's John Creighton all the way up to Cody Burke. Your password will be Texas Gen 6 for the feature. It will be hot about 2 minutes after this race concludes. Again, it's just an 8-lapper where we'll take our top 10 finishers from this one to go on to the feature. Again, any new drivers, I ask that you keep your language G-rated or better as we're live streaming and we keep it as clean as possible. Okay.
You will get the boot.
That's a true statement. That's a true statement. I don't kick a lot of people out.
Yeah, move around here.
Corey Vaughn, everybody.
Yeah, I got to make this race now. I got to pay bills.
It's your lucky night, BJ. We got some money on the line, brother. We got some money on the line.
And 4.
All right, how many guys do we have in here? Let's take a look at this field as they grid up.
Hosting that.
Absolutely. Dimitri Mundros is going to be our pole sitter.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck to you as well. You got Paul White. Yes, sir. Richard Robb in third place. We got the 7 car of Joey Puletti. You got the 09 of Pravin Vijay Kumar. You got that 22 of Nelson Rivera. That's a true statement, Doc. That's a true statement. If you can read that at the bottom of the screen. Cody Burke paid his taxes with Aces winnings in 2024. True statement. Well, probably. He could have, I'm sure. I don't know his tax situation, but Nelson Rivera in the 22. It's a good-looking Verizon machine. Here we got Smokin' Joe Francis in the We Beat Kentucky Evansville Aces Ford Mustang. The 44, that is Maurice Gomillion. The 16 machine is Larry Eddy, the legendary Larry Eddy. The 26 is Cameron DeRoe. The 87 is Bruce Lignell. The 193 is Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski. That number 20 car is BJ Hall. That is Mark Barcelos in that beautiful American Airlines entry. The 93 is Greg Gunther in the Interstate Batteries. The 21 tonight is Clay Wood. The 28 belongs to George Buck. The 32 tonight is William Snyder. The 15, of course, is Michael Dow. The 24 is Eric Winkelspecht. And then finally, rearing up the field in that number 34 Menards is Joshua Deese. Joshua Deese, everybody. All right, there we go. Looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 competitors, and probably 5 of these are non-regulars. So I apologize in advance for anybody that doesn't make the race. That is one of our regular drivers. I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Cut me some slack, please. Have not live streamed in 5 days. And I guess I just left the password off. For that, I'll apologize.
Good night, guys.
All right, Troy Thompson. Good evening to you, ma'am. Here we go. You're right. You're right, Martin. We do have rules, brother. All right, here we go. Ooh, a third challenge. I'm assuming these folks all make the feature. If not, I will make adjustments. All right, GT Park has made a third challenge. Let's see who that is. 1, 2, 3, and to the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door. Bringing the noise tonight. GT Park, everybody. We have GT. Oh, boys, Richard Robb has spun it out. Crap. All right, I saw him hit the wall. I didn't see what happened. I was reading the chat here. Vijay Kumar was on him and spun him, it looked like. Dang. Tough one for Richard Robb. Tough one for Richard Robb.
I apologize.
All right, guys, here in a second, I'll ask if you want to skip a lap of caution. If nobody disagrees, we will skip that lap of caution. Richard Robb's on pit road right now. We'll wait for him to get off, and then I'll ask. We are live with that number 6 entry. I think he's just going to take some tires. Smart. I don't think he needs a faster pair. He just spun the car. He got spun, I should say. Previn did apologize for that. All right, let's see where these leaders are. All right, guys, are we good to skip a lap of caution? Anybody object?
Yeehaw, brother.
If nobody objects, we'll skip that lap of caution. All right, here we go. That saves these guys a lap of racing instead of pacing. I'm trying to help everybody. I'm trying to find that third GT Park challenge. Hang on just a moment, GT. Oh, okay. Let's go Rev as well, opponent of his choosing. Rev Kennedy, everybody. Now, Rev's got to race his way in. I'm sure he will. Where is Rev Kennedy? Let's find out where he's running versus an opponent of his choosing. Let's find Rev. Right, he's got to be. Where is Rev?
Got a copy, JW.
Loud and clear, boss man. Go right ahead. Hey, he qualified.
Are there any race credits left?
Yeah, I think there's 3 remaining. Rev's already in by qualifying, so Rev is in.
Green flag.
Here we go.
Go ahead and put Eric through for me, please.
Copy that. Eric Winkelspecht, you're into the big show. All right, Dimitri Mundros, our race leader. Paul White in that 14, the White Lightning, number 14, I should say. Keep the pressure on.
JW, put Richard Robb in for me on one of my credits, please.
And 10-4, Richard Robb is into the big show. Richard Robb.
What the heck was that, man?
Richard Robb and Eric Winkelspecht in this evening. There's our top 5. Joey Piletti in 5th. 6th place is going to be Nelson Rivera. 7th is Maurice Gomillion. 8th place is Cameron Durow. 9th place is BJ Hall.
BS.
And 10th place is Larry
Hey,
Eddy.
Winkles, man, you ought to back one out, dude. You're already in.
Yeah, where is Winkelspecht? Where is Winkelspecht? Where is, if he races in, we'll keep an eye on him. He may just decide to race his way in. And that'll be up to him. Winkelspecht currently in the 16th spot as we work lap number 6. Let's find that 10th place car. At the moment, Bruce Lignell runs 12th. 11th, I'm sorry. Larry Eddy is currently in the 10th spot. And Bruce Lignell,
If he races his way in, though, he can't use a credit, right?
unless they get taken.
Me out of the race.
That was my bad.
There is no caution for that? Are you kidding me? There is no caution for that. Mark Barcelos up to 12th. This is our final lap. Eric Winkelspecht's in 11th. Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski is in 10th.
Man, why are we going for a win here? We're in the show, guys.
Yeah, why are you going for the win? But they are up front. All right, Winkelspecht is going to finish 11th.
So wrecking is allowed, I guess.
All right, so P10, that's what we're looking for here.
That's usually a thing at the end of the race, yeah.
Yeah, that's fairly common. All right, guys, top 10 finishers. You're going through to the feature. Your password will be Texas Gen 6. It'll be hot in about 2 minutes' time. Again, look for Flying Aces on in the hosted sessions. Texas Gen 6.
Does Winkelspecht count?
Yeah, he finished 11th, but he's in on a race credit. His teammate claimed one for him. I'm not sure if Eric heard that during the race or not, but he would be in, yes.
Yeah, it was nice of him to get in our way.
Winkelspecht, you're automatically through.
Let me grab a. Now Winkelspecht finished in the 11th spot. So Moondross, Vijay Kumar, Durow, Rivera, Piletti, White, Francis, BJ Hall, Larry Eddy, and Joshua Bourget-Bonkowski is our top 10. Okay. Let me get a quick picture of the guys who qualified in. And that is John Creighton all the way up. We had 10 guys, many of which were on a race credit entry, got in there. Okay. Now, let me get things set up here. Give me just a moment. I will throw that password up. I will put the password on this feature, as I forgot to do that for the heat race, and my sincerest apologies. Let me go and edit that right now. I'll show off my screen here. Yeah, here we go. Let's edit this one. Can we edit it? We should be able to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, I left the password off. It is Texas Gen 6 as our password. And I will set that to start right now. 2 hours, 10 minutes practice, 5 to qualify, 100 laps, 3 additional sets of tires, 75%, even for our Chevrolet buddies. Should give them 1 extra set of tires and 7% fuel. That would be funny, but I won't do that. I won't do that. No, we want to go 3:30 for the start time. That has adjusted, and then 2:30 for the qualifying. Update the weather to the forecasted weather, where it is going to be 86 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Whoa, she's going to be slick. Going to be slick. Oval, of course, 1200 on the I rating and a C-class requirement. Severe qualifying scrutiny, boys and girls. 25% track usage. Here we go. Hope I got enough money in the account. I think I set that to start now, didn't I? Yes, start now. There we go. Okay. So we're good. Wait on that thing to go live. Get things set back up over here. All right. All right, it's now the month of May. There is no nighttime at the old Texas Legacy, Kyle. There is no nighttime. They did not get lights until the new track came out, so we have to run this. I would like to run it under the lights, but we cannot. Texas Legacy was all sunshine. All sunshine. All right. Eric Winkelspect via Diamond Racing will get the 7. We do have 2 race credit entries, of course. No, we don't. I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. And we have Richard Robb via Dirty Dan Taylor. So Diamond Racing and Dirty Dan Taylor. Diamond Racing will now have 2 race credits remaining, and the dirty one, Dan Taylor, 5 race credits remaining. Okay. Now again, Rev Kennedy, Corey Vaughn, they get to choose a driver of their choosing, courtesy of GT Park. They're going to be racing for a race credit. Billy Sigmund and Rick Javorka as well. Those two going head-to-head, courtesy of GT Park. Daryl Howell tonight, just throwing up $20. We're going to do 5 random draws throughout the field. As long as you don't disconnect, you'll be eligible. All right. Here we go. Let's get in here. Again, Texas Gen 6 is that password. Please do not join unless you belong in this contest, where we have 8 race credit drivers, myself making 9. Top 5 qualifiers makes 14. Top 10 finishers, 24 competitors this evening, 24. All right. Should let the drivers involved in the challenges know. I am assuming, I will indeed, but he will now newly medicate. Hey, you never know. You never know. It's God's honest truth. Oh, boy. All right. Time out. Michael Johns, everybody. You read it right there. You read it right there. Michael Johns issuing more challenges. MJ, that is so very much appreciated. Let's get that on this list here. We're going Doc Creighton versus Billy Sigmund. Boom, boom. We're going Cody Burke versus Winkelspect. Boom, boom. Let me get this typed up before I head over here into the race room. All these prizes a value of $5 United States dollars. We got Willman versus the dirty one. Copy that. God bless. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. And then, of course, we have Rev versus Dimitri Mundros. Which Mundros pretty dang good. That's going to be a tough battle for the Reverend. And yes, GT, I will announce these prior to We Go Green. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I was a little surprised no one added any challenges to the Talladega races. Whoever came up with that idea, thank you. Personally, I love the challenges. They are great. Aren't they great? Well, I love the mono challenges as well. All right. Again, should be 24 competitors in here if my mathematics are correct. If you were in that heat race and if you were in the heat race and finished in the top 10, you are eligible to come in here and race. Again, our BJ Hall has made it in. Now, that was one of the newer guys. Brandon Thomas. Did Brandon finish top 10? Hang on just a second. Let me check that out. Brandon Thomas qualified.
I would like to say thank you for all the challenges. I accept every one of them.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so, yeah, we've got Brandon Brandon Thomas is in. Duro. Did Duro finish in the top 10? Yes, he did.
And for an extra race credit, I'll holler at you, too.
BJ Hall, absolutely. I'm just trying to make sure our new guys are in. Clay Wood did Clay qualify top 5? He did not. Clay Wood did not. Sorry, Clay. Clay is in, but he is... Oh, he must be spotting for somebody. He is not on the entry list, but he popped up. Okay, so all good. So looking for Riley Halverson. He got the P2 for qualifying. Not sure if Riley's coming back in or not. Brandon Thomas is in here. Cameron Duro. Nelson Rivera. Nelson is invited into this race. And BJ Hall. Those are our non-regulars that have made it in. All right. Well, so we qualified 3rd in the heat race. That and 99 cents with the mobile app will get you a cup of coffee at McDonald's. That's about it. But still, got a little speed here. Let me think for a minute, GT Park says. Is that you, Rev? New name? You are one of my challenges. Do I need to change it? No. I see above message. Revolver. Daughter showed up. So please copy that, Rev. Thanks for letting me know, brother. I got you. Certainly understand that. Mark Barcelos. Mark Barcelos. If you're out there, my man, please join us. Thank you, Spasm. Thank you, Rev. Hope you enjoy your evening with your daughter. It reminds me, I need to look up United Flight 4810. Find out where they're headed. They're leaving here in about 15 minutes. Oh, come on. Come on. 4810. I think it's 4810. From the airplane.
I saw Viv drop that. Does that put me in, or can I just watch?
Mark, that does indeed put you into the big show. Rev is out, and you are in. Next man up.
Thank you.
That's funny. My son-in-law sent me a video from their airplane. They have a very colorful pilot this evening, making some pre-flight announcements. That's funny stuff. Always good when your pilots are in a good mood. Always good. You don't want them to be asleep or drunk. Asleep or drunk. All right, here we go. Glad they are in a good spirit this evening on United Airlines. Flying from, I think from Houston back to Knoxville. Man, it feels good to be back on iRacing. Moondross versus Rob. Solid copy on that, MJ. Solid copy. Thank you, sir, for letting me know. That's a good point, GT. I would just give it away. Now we're going to have to execute on pit road tonight. I think we're going to have a lot of long green flag runs. Track is a little bit hotter than it was earlier.
Low one on the bottom.
Stay out of that wall. I barely made it out of that wall. Let me do a pit road entry and I'll get that spasm. GT Park Winklespec versus Francis now. That's a good one as well. That's a really good one. Okay, let me get this updated. Let me find what I'm updating, first of all. Okay, so Park Winklespec versus Francois. All right, hang on here. Revised Moondross, I'm going to go to Michael Johns here. Moondross versus Rob. Moondross versus Rob. Richard Robb, solid choice there. And then GT Park has revised Winklespec versus Francis. Versus Smokin' Joe Francis. Now, we need Corey Vaughn to decide. Okay. Corey Vaughn, before you hit the qualifications, you have been issued a challenge by GT Park to choose a driver of your choosing to go head-to-head against tonight for a race credit. Make sure Corey Vaughn's in here. We do have...
Already on the track. Just a second.
No rush, man. Okay. Let's see. What's track temperature? Dang, 118. Woo! All right. She's a bit toasty. 118. That means gloves on for qualifying. Just like Greg Biffle used to do. Put them gloves on for qualifying. Whew! Lord have mercy. All right, I'm going to pull the password down. We're missing two of the newer guys that probably didn't know the format, which I announced twice. But anyway, Texas Gen 6 was the password. Now, why they revamped this track, I do not know. Turns 1 and 2 is completely different now if you're unfamiliar with the old Texas Speedway. Three and 4 is roughly the same. But 1 and 2 is completely different.
Snowman, how about...
Green flag, green flag.
Say that again, CV. I missed that. I'm sorry. I did not hear who he said. Anybody catch that?
How about Dan Taylor? Easily finished around the same position.
Good choice on the dirty one. All right, here we go.
And he'll make me work.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, sounds fun.
We are lifting a little bit here. Track temperatures are hot. Had to lift a bit in 1 and 2. I don't think that's going to be P3 like it was in the heat race, but should be respectable. P9.
Checker flag.
Probably didn't have to lift down here in 1 and 2. I'm going to do a pit road entry.
I'm still going to take that challenge, JW, even before no race credit.
10-4, buddy. Thanks for letting me know. So right here, the first 4 in Texas is my rollout point.
Hey, JW, who did the
I
segments
just
of
don't think it's
Orca
wise for
challenge?
us to do right now.
That is GT Park.
Oh, thank you, GT.
All right. Man, who got the pole? Cody Burke? No, Brandon Thomas. Cody Burke is, he's not qualifying.
Thank
I
you.
stand
GT.
corrected. He did. He just got the pole. Okay. All right, so we're missing two of the drivers that if you're just tuning in,
GT is just here to drive wedges.
I did not put a password on the heat race, and we had a bunch of new guys join that don't know our format, so they probably don't know to get into the feature, although I did announce it a couple different times. It's Corey Vaughn versus Dan Taylor. The dirty one, Dan Taylor, that is. All right. Let's go ahead, because I got a lot of announcements to make. Let's go ahead and get our national anthem in this evening. Chris Stapleton, everybody.
And the whole
My God above, you love to see it. You love to see it. God bless the USA. Okay, let's get these gloves back on. Everything looks good over on the live stream side of things. We're good there. Everything looks good over here on the chat side of things.
So how much are we racing for?
I'll announce all that in just a brief moment. Me versus Brandon Green, $10.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Copy that, Cal Buchanan. Cal Buchanan, $10.
Good luck, guys.
Versus Green. It's a $10 prize. Okay, here we go. Whew. Let's grid them up. Who's going to start? We're in Texas, boys. Matthew McConaughey.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Oh, yeah.
On the outside. Closed.
All right, gentlemen, as we get ready to roll off tonight, we got 100 laps coming up here at Texas. We have 75% fuel, 3 additional sets of Goodyear Racing Eagles, 1 fast repair, and the restart zone is on. There are no X/penalty system for this race. New guys, we do not clear black flags unless a wreck happens at the start-finish line on a restart, or iRacing can't determine who needs to be where. That's the only way we clear black flags. So please do not ask. We have a bunch of race prizes on the line. Give me just a moment and I'll pull those up. All right, starting off with Darrell Howell tonight, boys and girls. We're going to do 4 $5 random draws throughout the field. You cannot disconnect. As long as you're running at the end, you'll be eligible for those again. That courtesy of Darrell Howell. Courtesy of GT Park tonight, if you choose to accept. Billy Sigmund versus Rick Javorka will be a race credit. Not Rick Vaughn. He played in Major League. Corey Vaughn versus Dan Taylor for a race credit, courtesy of GT Park, and Eric Winkelspeck versus Joe Francis for a race credit, courtesy of Michael Johns. The Good Doctor, John Creighton versus Billy Sigmund, is a $5 prize. Cody Burke versus Eric Winkelspeck is a $5 prize. Myself versus Dan Taylor is a $5 prize, and Richard Robb versus Dimitri Mundros, a $5 prize. And courtesy of Kyle Buchanan, him and Brandon Green are going at it for a $10 prize. Guys, if you agree to that, please let me know before the end of the race. I want to thank all those contributors. I want to thank all of you for joining. Let's have a great time this evening. As always, best of luck to all competitors. I've said my piece.
I'm in for all of it.
All right.
Thanks.
Double check your steering wheel. Get a good look at your switches.
Here we go.
Thank you, Gerald Tom.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the end. And here we go. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
2 inside. Still there. 1. You're clear if you need it. Quarter inside. Clear low.
We're going to put it out for the first time.
Put it out.
The road is closed.
Woo.
You'll be lining up behind at 1.
Holy cow. Gotta let this one car by. Who is in the 1?
Yeah, we're 3 wide there. I can't go anywhere.
I don't know who is in the 1 car.
I felt like I was giving you plenty of room. I just was making sure it wasn't me.
That one car is Brandon Thomas.
Somebody let the 17 by.
I'm waiting on the one car.
I didn't hear pits for open there, Earl. Did you say it? I did, man. I got it late, too.
Tell me let
10 for it. Maybe it's somebody else talking to me.
Hey, JW.
Yeah, buddy.
You're going to be coming around pit 11.
Who'd you say
You're
I
going
was
to be
up
lining up behind the...
Kyle Buchanan. Your main man, Kyle Buchanan.
You're going to have to come around pit 4.
I don't know why you qualify up there and then just pull up and throw anchor.
You're going to line up behind the
I don't
team.
understand that at all.
So somebody qualified up towards the front, and I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened. But anyway, we are under our first caution. Hopefully our final caution. The lap 1 incident there. I'm not sure who was involved. But we were able to stay out of trouble, so that's all good. Hey, Tony Bone, good evening to you. Hey, Vape, good evening to you, my man. I hope you're wrong, Michael. I hope you're wrong. This race should be good. We tend to have good racing at Legacy, Texas. We don't run it a lot. Corey picked Dan Taylor, GT. He picked Dan Taylor. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it. I think I can get a top 5 this evening. Some good drivers in here. Of course, we don't know anything about the new guys. He may be really good. I don't know.
1 to go. Should be starting on the inside there, bud.
Yeah, get the security ready. You're right, Darren. Restart 7th. Kansas is coming up. My memory is terrible these days. Isn't there usually? Yes, usually Nate Yarnell throws it up. Sometimes he's done it in the spring too, but he usually does it for certain in the fall. Not sure about this year. Thank you, Vapid. Appreciate it, man. Feeling good.
All right, bud. Started off real smooth, man.
All right, here we go.
Do your thing. Yeah, brother, you do your thing. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Still outside. Still there outside. Still outside. Still there. 2 wide outside. 1 outside. Still out there. Still there on your quarter outside. Not bad, man, not bad. Outside quarter. P17 gives the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.7. 2. Clear high, clear high.
Ooh, Dimitri blinking a bit.
Outside.
Hopefully he stabilizes.
Still out there. Still there on your quarter outside. Good lap, man. Clear, clear. Leader's at a 29.926. Outside. Still out there. P6 gives the fastest car on the racetrack.
Woo! A little loose!
7, 3, 2. 2 outside. Still out there. Still out there. Working the outside. good. Hey, bud. Doing good. Still outside. Still out there. Still outside. Clear up top. Inside. Still there at door. Still inside. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear.
Got a heck of a run there on the high side. I know that's not great for the tires.
Working the outside.
About squeezed Dan up into the wall.
Still out there. Still outside. You're clear.
That's my bad. Got super arrow tight there.
Yeah, these cars do get tight in traffic.
Working the bottom. Still inside. Still there at your door inside. Still there, quarter. Still inside. Clear. Fast guys running 30.692.
How about this crowd at Texas Motor Speedway? Are we going to see this tomorrow? Hopefully.
Inside. Still there. Still inside.
Don't spend that $5 there. All in one place.
Still inside. Still inside, even up. Too wide inside. Still there. One car inside. Clear, clear, clear.
I figured a yellow would come out.
Working the bottom. Still inside. Still there. Getting them, buddy. Roll that thing through there and do a grade. Clear.
Car's starting to lose a little grip. You can feel that on the exit of 2. We are 35 laps out from needing to pit. Tire wear is going to be what wins or loses this race for you.
your dinner getting cold, Billy?
Yeah. Coming through, fella. Coming through.
Early segment on brand new tires, I do believe.
Leaders running 31.361.
I threw my brakes out the window, so I ain't using them.
Ain't using them brakes. Smoking Joe Francis up there in that third spot. Eric Winkelspec keeping the pressure on Cody Burke. Or excuse me, Burke keeping the pressure on Eric Winkelspec. Sincerest apologies. Both in a red car.
You ever hear of calling out your pit?
I caught it on this now. The fitting in. I'll repeat myself. Fitting in.
He did say fitting in. I heard him. Not very loudly though, but I did hear him.
Outside. Still out there.
Billy on the new tires. He'll get his lap back. That's the way to do it. Not sure how he got a lap off the pace, but the 73 is coming to the front to get at least one of his laps back. He might only be one lap down, I'm not sure.
Good there, Larry?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll split up, get out more.
Oh, good.
Hey, Richard, I'm going last.
Car really starting to fade.
Leaders are running 31.567.
The tires are, maybe not the car, the tires are.
Sorry, Dan. I don't know what happened there. I hope I didn't come up into you.
Officially able to say the dirty one got done dirty.
Oh, the dirty one got dirty. Got done dirty.
No, that was not me. There's a little bump on the high side right there by the wall. I hit it. It kind of just wiggled on me. Definitely on me.
Definitely.
Going high, Dan.
Inside.
My apologies.
Still inside. Clear inside.
Beautiful race car by Dimitri Mundros tonight.
Has someone disappear in front of me? FYI, Joey, you're blinking a little bit.
Copy. Joey Piletti got a little blink going on. It happens to the best of us.
Good job, boy.
Working the outside.
What a save. That was
Clear.
scary.
That was not me, man. You were crowding me.
BJ Hall with some new tires. Working lap number 30. 23 to go before we're on pit road for fuel.
Fast guys are running 31.759. Doing good, man. Nothing coming out the back. The gap is 1.2.
Gaining on the guys behind me, losing to the guys in front of me. You don't want to do that.
Find it, buddy. Find that line, man. The interval is 1.1.
Trying some different things here on the exit of these corners. And I'm slower. I was trying to do a much later apex. I am slower. Can't do that. got real close to that turn 4 wall.
Your fast guys are running 31.971.
We're 15 laps away from pitting. Working lap 38. So put us on 53. We'll be able to make it to halfway. Could be a one-stop race. Oh, White has caught me.
Still inside. Nothing coming from behind. The gap, 2. Still there, still there. Clear low. Outside. Door outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Paul White's on a mission. Got that number 11 car dialed in.
So you know, fast guys are running 31.96. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Outside clear. Outside. 2 outside. 1 outside. Clear. Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Richard Robb on those brand new tires. I like to have what he's got. We will here in about 6 or 7 more laps.
I'll give you the bottom.
8 laps to be more specific.
All right, man, it's time to roll here now. Let's roll. Come on. The gap, 1.
These tires fade fast. Pit road's getting ready to get busy.
Inside. On your clear. Clear. Oh, buddy, you can find us something, man. Find us a little something there. You can do it. The interval is 1.8. All right, man, start spotting that entry. Start spotting that entry.
We'll be there soon, Chad.
Go, Richard.
All white to pit road.
So, you know, fast guys are running 32.136.
Three laps.
Yeah, I've been thinking this whole time. The whole time I've been thinking.
Two more laps.
Halfway here.
Hitting this lap, hitting this lap.
I'm gonna pin in 2.
Dead. Wow.
Gotta get going here a little bit. The gap's 1.8.
Fitting in, Mark.
Leader pit road.
Okay, 10-4.
Pit next time by.
48 foot.
At 09 is the leader.
Thanks for letting me know, Rick. I was going to be in your way.
17 pit road.
Bring it around to pit this time, pit this time.
One car pit road.
Leaders on pit road. The car ahead of you just pitted. All right, fellas, here we come. Pit road speed, bud. You are 10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark now. Get her in here, come on, come on. Boys, nice and easy here.
Too far forward, back it up, back it up, back it up. All right, stop right there, perfect.
Leaders on pit road now.
Crap, crap, crap. Overshot that pit. Tires 19% on the right front.
Go, 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 go.
19 on the right front. $19 on the right front. 60 on the left front. Woo! Which we got to save some tire.
Leader pit road. Outside. Still there. Clear.
19 on that right front.
Fast guys are running 33.114. The 19 is the leader.
Wow.
All right, man, let's try to...
Holy crap, 19 boys. I almost gotten to the point where we could blow that tire.
I think I just slammed into the wall.
Move, brother. Get that rhythm, man. The gap, 1.3.
Hitting it.
There's Joseph Piletti in that Virginia Tech car.
Is the fastest car on the track. 29.713. Nice job, buddy. Straight and smooth. You're catching them. The gap is 1.2. The leaders on pit road now.
Trying my best here to save some tire. Love that American Airlines car, Mark. Beautiful.
Guys behind you, catch just a little bit left there, bud.
Low here.
The interval is 3.6. Outside.
Yeah, I just got this off of Trading Paints. I was going to paint the Delta Airlines one, but I had to figure out how to do it all upside down.
Understood. Still a good looking car.
Alright, let's stay up on her, buddy. You can do it. The gap, 2.1.
I had painted the car using images from a 67 Mustang for tonight, but I kept on getting numbers overlaid wrong, so I didn't bring it out.
And it takes a while to figure out all the ins and outs of the painting. Stuff like that's easy to do. It's easy to forget to flip your template back over, and you'll upload the paint and it'll be all reversed, and I've done that before.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool in spirit. I was just going to go as just a stock, no numbers, anything.
Sure, it's a pretty car.
Good job. Lots of room out the back. The interval is 1.7. Coming up on us, catching us a couple tenths of lap. The interval is 1.8.
Trying my best to save tire.
Leaders at 31.621.
Track temperature was 118 when we took the green flag.
Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Take it low, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, again, nice crowd here at Texas Motor Speedway. Upwards of 200,000 back in the heyday, of course. Along in P11. I was 8th before the green flag stops. Just trying to manage that right front tire. So I am driving it a bit softer this go around.
Give it what it'll take, bud. You got lots of room behind you. The gap's 1.2.
Thank you.
Outside. When you're outside, if you want it.
I think Corey may be experiencing some tire wear.
Fastest guys on the track are running 31.317. Keep protecting those tires. Just nice and easy on your tires.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Chad. That's the game plan, brother. Thanks for the reminder. I'm glad we're on the same page. Still got 33 laps remaining. Notice that Joe Francis on that first run, he had fallen back too. I'm sure he had some significant tire wear. We are running in the 10th spot. I think I can get back up to 8.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear low.
Before it's all said and done.
You can find it, buddy. Find that line, man. The gap is 1. Caution's out.
Oh, caution's out.
What's your car doing, bud? Pit road is closed. We're going to restart behind the 4.
Not sure what happened there.
That was bad timing.
I hear it was bad timing.
I was wondering how I was going to save.
Put it out, turn 2, turn 2. Put it out, turn 3. Turn 3.
I think a lot of us were saving.
I wasn't saving.
Sorry about
Was that my fault?
fuel.
hit some kind of bump on the back stretch and shot me to the left.
Pit road is open.
I was good on the fuel.
That's a good run we had.
Just trying to save tires. Hearing some guys may have been short on fuel. Let's get caught up here. This will be our next to last set of tires.
Here we come, fellas. We are 10 away.
Come on, boys. Good stop here. Don't overshoot the pit stall, Spasm.
Now. Get her in here. Come on. Come on. Leave it on me. Copy.
And right on cue.
Too far forward. Back
Man,
it
I
up.
did
Back
not
it up.
see the
Back
dang
it up.
thing.
Too far forward. Back. All right. Stop right there. Perfect.
I didn't see the dang thing.
Go, man. Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard. We got one more set of tires.
I lost a couple spots there, but I can race hard now.
It was a good race. To be behind the 19.
I lost 2 more spots. Good Lord.
I think we should be behind the 19.
Tire wear there, I was a 91 on that right front, so I was definitely taking it easy. We'll just go hard now as we've only got 28 laps remaining. No kidding, man. Great sell on hot dogs. That was announced actually 2 weeks ago.
All right, we need to be behind the 19.
Hot dogs with relish.
Should be on the inside here. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 28.
$1.
Hey, Creighton, your crappy internet's blinking you out a lot.
Gotta stay hydrated, man. Man, we lost 3 spots right there on pit road. That's a flipping joke. My own doing, of course. All right, here we go. We got to get after it, man. We've had 2 pit road miscues, both times overshooting our pit stall. Hey, Jerry Bynum, that's right, $1 hot dogs. Again, announced that 2 weeks ago, so that's the reason you got 200,000 people here.
But we'll come to the green.
And plus, Richard Robb's in this race as well. You make an announcement that Richard Robb is going to run and $1 hot dogs, you'll get 200,000.
Green. Fast guys are running 22.03 outside. Still out there. Clear outside. Outside. Still outside. Too wide outside. Still there. 1 outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still out there. Look forward, get some more. Still there outside. Clear high. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Short clear if you need it. Fastest car on the track. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there. In and out. Inside only. Still inside.
Yep, this is as fun as it looks. If you're wondering, I wonder how much fun that is. Yeah, it's fun.
Still inside. Under clear. Clear. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still there. Still there. Inside is clear. Working the bottom inside. Still there. Inside. Still inside. Even up. Still inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still there.
I know I'm destroying my tires. Man, I'm trying to get every position I can.
Clear inside. Fast guys are running 30.045. Outside. Still there.
Gonna have a wreck.
Still outside.
Woo!
Got you loud and clear. I don't know why you can't hear Earl. Can you hear me?
Are we going to have another caution? Are we going to have another caution? I need to know. Are we going to have another caution?
Check the one on your headset, on your headboard.
I got one set of tires left.
On your headrest.
I'm going to let Joe Francis by.
Loud and clear. You got a good copy? 10-4.
If we're going to have another caution, I'm not taking tires.
Line up behind the 50. Pit road is open.
Thank you, Spasm. Are we going to have another caution, is the question.
Behind the 50.
Anyone know where the 18 is?
He's dragging the wall around.
18, we need you up here if you can't make it. Take an EOL.
We're going to have another caution. We're going to have another caution, I'm telling you. Those guys are all taking their last set. We got 20 laps to go.
Come on, really, guys?
Could be a terrible mistake.
That's ridiculous. Don't take an ELL. Come on, man.
49. Got the lucky dog. Going to have a lap car coming to the outside.
Oh, man. I'm a sitting duck.
Brandon, do I have damage on
I
my
know that.
left side?
Lucky dog coming.
But if we can get another caution in the next 20 laps, I might win this race.
Corey, lucky dog coming. Thank you, sir.
And I just barked my tires like a son of a gun.
Lining up behind that 49.
I literally probably have about 85% left on my tires. I think Brandon Thomas, he and I are the only two on the track that didn't come down and take tires right there. Look, I'm probably going to finish in the 20th spot if we don't get another caution. But I could win this dang thing if we have another caution in, 5 laps or so.
I believe you're top row 66.
Okay, yeah, Kyle's got a set left. There you go. Kyle Buchanan's got a set left, as do I. But I think everybody else probably, outside of us three, on their last set of tires. We do have 3 green-white checkers. I got plenty of fuel remaining. That's not an issue. If I can stay inside the top 15 here, and then get another caution, I could possibly win this race.
Control. Maintain the pace speed until the restart zone. Then go.
Green flag. Good, baby. Let's air that thing out. Outside. Still out there.
Got a wreck behind us.
Still outside. Still outside. Door outside. You're outside if you want it.
Go get him, Billy. He's a weapon.
I know if you can't get by you, he's going to cut you off. He don't care. All about
Still
himself.
inside. Stay with him.
He's the only one out here.
Taking him out.
Still there. Still inside.
He owns iRacing. He owns every race back here. You got to move for him.
Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
Well, in a way, we all own this because we all bought this.
Still inside. Fast guys
Ah,
29,
you know what I
26,
mean.
1,
I'm on.
2. Still there. T13 is the
They're
best
only
private time.
racing.
29.25, 2, 6, you're clear. Inside. Still inside. You're clear him.
Okay.
Pit road is closed.
Now we're talking. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to go to the rear of the field. I've only been about 5 or 6 laps on this set of tires, but I'm going to have the newest tires on the track. Me, Kyle Buchanan, and perhaps Brandon Thomas. So not the end of the world.
Put it out. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2.
Pit road
Turn
is
2.
open.
Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out.
Let's go put them on and see what we got. Because I'm not finishing top 10 if I don't go take tires. I will not be in the top 10 if I don't take tires.
We come, guys. We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in.
Finally, I made it on pit road. Without overshooting my pit stall.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Pit road speed all the way out, bud. All the way to the cone. Out of tires. Behind the 54.
Now, I was at a 94 on that right front. Let's see if these new tires can't mean something for us. We are deep in the field. Going to be about 11 laps when we go back green.
Welcome back to the lead lap.
Mark Barcelo's back on that lead lap.
Feels good to be here.
Or BJ Hall. My apologies.
Yeah, I just got here myself.
1 to go. You'll be lining up on the inside. Coming around at 73.
Tell you what, not as bad as I thought. We're still in the top 10. So maybe other guys didn't take tires either earlier. We're going to see what we got. We'll see what the Smith & Wesson Mustangs got this evening. I know they brought me a horse. Yeah, well, you're right, Spaz. We're going to wear them tires out. Let's see what we can do. Hey, Jesse889, good evening to ya. Stage breaks in the playoffs should go away. I agree with the stage breaks. And I'm not a huge fan of the playoffs. The format, I don't like the format.
Man, you touch the car, I will drive you into next week.
All right, here we go. Restarting P9.
Ready, green flag. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Working the outside. Clear. Good job. Working the outside. Outside. Still outside. Caution, caution.
Okay, okay.
All right, bud, why don't you give me status on your car there? The road's closed. 10 to go this time.
Did not want to see that caution. We did pick up a couple spots. I'm okay with that. I need about a 6-lap run and clear some cars. I need to be able to clear some cars that are on my outside. Yeah, these caution laps are not my friend. Not my friend. Heard Larry Eddy got into it with somebody. Somebody got into him. I mean, this has been a great race. Regardless where I finish, it's been a lot of fun. It truly has. Cannot wait for tomorrow night. Again, if you weren't with us earlier, we're going to run the Indy cars at Barber Motorsport Park for race number 1 tomorrow night. That's going to be courtesy of Rick Javorka. Never ran Barber here on the channel. In fact, just bought it earlier today. It's a doozy.
Pit road is closed.
I think it's a lot of fun.
73.
I still do not know the track. I've been practicing quite a bit with the racing line on and all that good stuff, but I don't know how I'm going to race on that. But anyway, it's going to be fun tomorrow night. Barber Motorsport Park, IndyCar. Race number 1. Race number 2, we're going truck racing at Kansas. And we're going to have fun doing it. I don't know what the thumbs up count is, but if you could find it in your heart to give us a thumbs up, boys, we'd greatly appreciate that. Every single one of them helps the channel out. That's right, MJ. Kansas trucks tomorrow night, boys. Yeah, you're right, JC. I needed it to stay green, man. Yeah, I'm still on the bottom. That's where I want to be. I think if this thing stays green, I got a chance at a top 3 finish.
1 to go. It's gonna be on the inside.
We'll see, of course. Couple drivers up here. Brandon Green, outstanding run, and of course Pravin Vijay Kumar, awesome run as well. No matter how you shake it, whether you've got newer tires or not, still very difficult to beat Cody Burke. I need about 10 lap better tires than Burke. I've only got about 4 or 5 lap better tires. And you can say that about every one of these guys ahead of me right now. They're all dang good.
It's gonna be a dogfight, man. It's gonna be a dogfight on these restarts. Boss man, time to go to work. Green flag. Fast guys are running 21.523 outside. Still out there.
Not sure I need to be in the grass.
Let's go outside. Still out there. Clear. Go. Get that, buddy. When you get a chance. Outside.
Ah, sorry, Winky.
Get Yeah, did my radio sound bad out there? The road's closed.
That was on me, I do believe.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around the torque.
God bless.
You're gonna be coming around the torque.
back on
Coming
the lead
around
lap.
at 11.
I'm pretty sure that was all my fault. Sorry, Eric. If that's on me, I'll accept full blame. God bless.
Alright, so we're gonna have to come around the 50.
Pace cars on the back stretch. Gotta go. Let go.
How much damage do I have?
Everything looks perfectly fine.
Alright. I'm told I've got good, my car's good. Gotta pass this 50. God bless. Yeah, that was probably on me, all on me. I got down in there and, I mean, they was just jumbled up. Just jumbled up. I don't think he was spinning before I got to him. And we're coming to 3 to go, right? So every man for himself. That's all on me, though.
Pit road is...
I will wholeheartedly accept the blame for that.
73.
Wholeheartedly.
Got the lucky dog.
I tried to beat him into corner 1 right here, and just didn't get in there. Thought I could, but no, I did not. Oh, I'm going for a spasm.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 73.
I did make some contact, but my spotter says I'm good.
F4, see what you got going on there. You're perfectly fine.
Thank you.
F4, see what you got going on there. You're perfectly fine.
Yeah, he did have a little help. No question about it. Yep. No question.
There, green light checker.
3 of them.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got plenty of people here that want to wreck.
Myself included, Mark. Myself included. Yes, MJ. I'm sure Winklespect probably has the angry face on right now. So I'm going to restart exactly where I restarted last time. 7.
1 to go. Have an opportunity to stay on the inside this time. Green light checker here. Should be 2 more laps.
That was my attempt at being aggressive. I don't have time to wait. We got 2 laps. And was that smart? No, it was not. It was not smart. For a split second, I thought I could get underneath it. And then by the time I realized that was impossible, he was already spinning. Cody Burke taking the outside. Actually, Doc Creighton is the race leader.
Look, get those tires cleaned up. Get ready to roll here.
All right, here we go.
All right, boss man, pace cars off. Green flag. Outside. Leaders are running 19.75. Still there. Outside. Still out there. In and out. Off inside.
I got collected.
Outside. Clear.
Sorry, Josh. Got a wheel going down.
Your guys, you stay back. All
Dang
I want
it.
is those guys to go over there and try to fix the race car.
Dang it! What a disaster!
One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight and smooth.
What a disaster. We do have a faster pair remaining.
Here we come. 10 away. 0.
I probably got what I deserved right there. Joe got a little tight.
At your mark. Now.
Got into me.
Stop on the side. Go, go, go.
Sorry, Joey.
That's all good.
All right, good race, guys.
Good job, Previn. Not sure how he won that.
Hey,
Outside.
that was fun racing with y'all. Thank you so much for
Still there.
Thanks a lot,
high.
guys.
Sorry about that chicken.
It's all good, Joe. It's racing, man.
Yeah, Joey, I was trying to speed through and not get clipped. My bad for getting you loose there.
I did finish. Not where I wanted
No,
to.
that's all right. That was fun.
Dang it.
Paul, you cost me $10, man.
Oh, let's go watch that last lap, boys. Let's go watch that last lap. All right, man. Previn Vijay Kumar is going to restart in the 4th spot.
Yeah, thank you, JW, for hosting this. That was fun racing here. It's been a while, but yeah, it was very fun.
Absolutely, man. Let me take off these gloves. Let me take off
Just
these
remember,
gloves.
Creighton, sorries don't get it, man. You say it too many times. You need to be better.
Ooh. Ooh.
Bro, what a finish.
Let's check that finish out. This is our restart.
Hey,
Previn-
JW,
Yeah, buddy.
give that head-to-head race credit to Sigmund. I wiped him out and kind of ended his race real early.
10-4 on that. Here we go.
Well, I'll be dang, man. I got to think different about you now.
I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I appreciate that. Now I have to be nice to you.
We got Cody Burke, John Creighton up front. Previn.
That might have been on me there, Cody. I apologize to you. whoever else.
BJ Kumar, man, making it high, wide, and handsome. 3 wide, coming to 1 to
It
go.
was net code. When
Yeah,
you started
daggone right.
playing, we weren't actually touching.
VJ Kumar on the outside, Cody Burke on the inside,
Yeah.
John Creighton on the
in-car, I
bottom,
was
Brandon Green on the
with
bottom,
Guy's bumper, trying to just get around.
Paul White
get
on the
outside, and
outside.
It just felt like it sucked around, man.
Okay,
Like
I
the
see what
outside
happened. I see what happened. So Previn goes on.
It's all good.
Previn goes on to win that by about 10 car lengths. Let's go back and look and see what happened right here.
Hey, Creighton, you still in here, buddy?
Yeah. I think they're going to be 3 wide.
I went back and I looked. I hit the apron and walked up a little bit and got into, so that was on me. My apologies.
It's all good. I'll just run him one now.
Well, I always like to take responsibility.
Nice job, Previn Vijay Kumar,
Appreciate it. No
our
problem.
race winner this
Fun race.
evening. A great job by driver 09, Previn Vijay Kumar. And I'm not sure if Previn has a Twitter handle or not. Previn, you got a copy?
Yes, I do got a copy.
Do you have a Twitter/X account?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Can you refresh me on what that is? He used to go by a different last name.
It is PV a Magic 9. Uppercase PV and N.
Yeah, got it. Thank you very much. PV Magic 9.
problem.
Hey, nice job this fine race evening. I forget his last name. Previn has raced with us for a long time. And again, he used to have a different last name. About a year ago, that got changed to Vijay Kumar. But here he is, a winner tonight at Legacy Texas Motor Speedway, the Great American Speedway they call it. Teammate, perhaps? No, it's not. This is Brandon Thomas, perhaps a teammate. I'm not sure. Joining him here again at the Great American Speedway. Right there it is. You don't believe me? I don't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. Right there it is. The Great American Speedway. Pravin Vijay Kumar, our race winner this evening. That's going to make our race winning photograph. Let me grab this right quick. PV Magic 9 is his X handle. That is right. I remembered it as soon as he said it. And we'll get this out on the Twitters here shortly. PV Magic 9 Vijay Kumar. Big congrats right there, Pravin. Big congrats. Now, we got a bunch of prizes to give out this evening. A bunch. We'll start right here. Before we get the prize, we'll look at our top 10 rundown. Brandon Thomas. Hey, look at there. Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the channel, Darren Dahl. Welcome to the channel, man. That, of course, is Brandon Thomas. A good run. BJ Hall. Boys, we had some newcomers tonight. Run really well. There he is in that Freightliner machine. I'd like to get a better view of that race car. There he is in the Cascadia Freightliner. It's a trucking car. I really like that. Brad Keselowski ran that about 4 years ago. A beautiful race car. Kyle Buchanan, good run there in 4th place. He does win the $10 bet over Brandon Green. Richard Robb. Look at there, boys. Richard Robb. Are you kidding me? Great run, Richard. Excellent job. The dirty one, Dan Taylor. In the 6th spot, Death Texas and Dirty Dan, top 10 at Texas. Bank on it. Joey Puletti in the Virginia Tech Mustang. Nice job. Eric Winkelspect. I'm sorry about that, Wink. Let's go look at that right quick. Where I did get into him. Here we go. Let's back that up. Yeah, this is all on me. I'm gonna show it off. I'm not afraid. I ain't backing away. This is all on me. This was lap number 95, and here I am. And action. Yeah, that's all on me. Come on. Jackwagon move right there, man. Total jackwagonry. My bad. My sincerest bad. But here's the deal. Winky Dink finished in the 8th spot this evening. I finished in the 19th spot. Turnabout is fair play, they say. The good doctor, John Creighton, rounds out or finishes 9th. And rounding out our top 10 is Joe Francis this evening. Now, let's look at our prizes. We got random draws to give away, courtesy of Darrell Howell. We'll do that in a moment. But head-to-head, we have Billy Sigmund versus Rick Javorka, GT Park. So Sigmund, Rick finished in the 21st spot. Sigmund finished in the 13th. So Billy will take that one, courtesy of GT Park. All right, Corey Vaughn, Dan Taylor. Dan Taylor finished 6th. Corey Vaughn finished in the, where did CV finish? 15th spot. So that would go to Dirty Dan Taylor. And that again, courtesy of GT Park. Winkelspec versus Francis. I probably cost Winky Dink a prize there. But Joe Francis 10th. And, no, Eric Winkelspec, sorry, he finished 8th. He beat Joe Francis, Eric Winkelspec, on that one. And again, that courtesy of GT Park. Now, courtesy of Michael Johns, this is a $5 prize. John Creighton, Billy Sigmund. Creighton finished again in the 9th spot. And he did say give that to Sigmund. So Sigmund will get that from an earlier incident on the track. Burke Winkelspect. Cody finished, where did Cody finish? Cody finished in the 17th spot. And Winkelspect finished in the 8th spot. So congratulations on that. Myself and Dirty Dan Taylor, the dirty one, of course, won that one, Dan Taylor. Finishing in the 6th spot. Richard Robb, Dimitri Mundros. Boys, Richard Robb with that prize. Congratulations, Richard. He has won himself a $5 prize, and if you would be so kind to let me know how to pay that out, that, of course, Richard Robb, Dan Taylor, Eric Winkelspect, and Billy Sigmund with $5 prizes. And then we got Kyle Buchanan versus Brandon Green. Kyle Buchanan finished in the 4th spot, Brandon Green in the 12th spot. So that is going to go out to Kyle Buchanan. So congratulations on that. And that prize was courtesy of Kyle Buchanan. All right, now we'll go and do 4 $5 random draws. We'll give that away right here in just a moment. So if you raced in this race and you did not disconnect, you are eligible. So please give me just another 2 minutes here, and we will get these prizes handed out. And please let me know how to pay them out. If you're new and you've won a prize, we can do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or a race credit here through the channel. That is the only options that we have. So please let me know how you would like to be paid out if I call your name. Got everything set up. We're good here. Show off that screen. Here we go. Random number generator right there at the top of the search history. How many drivers do we have here still running in the end? We have 19. I am the final car still running. So Mundros, Javorka, and Duro, those guys did not finish it out. So, all right, so good deal. So 1 through 19, we did not have any prizes for a specific finishing position. So here we go. 1 through 19. 4 of these guys are going to walk away with $5 courtesy of Daryl Howell. Again, if I call your name, please let me know how to pay it out to you. And bam, number 1 goes to P8. Gentlemen and ladies, that is Eric Winkelspecht. Eric Winkelspecht, congratulations, courtesy of Daryl Howell. Winky Dink, please let me know how to, excuse me, pay that out. Number 2, courtesy of Daryl Howell, goes to P11 tonight. And that, of course, you know him as Larry Eddy, the legendary Larry Eddy. Congratulations, Larry. Our 3rd of 4 random draws, courtesy of Daryl Howell, goes out to that guy who finished top 5 tonight, 5th spot. That's Richard Robb. Again, congratulations, Richard Robb. Look at him go, man. Richard Robb's night, boys. It's Richard's world, and we're just living in it right now. Congratulations again, Richard, on a job well done. And our final random draw, courtesy of Daryl Howell this evening, goes out to this guy right there who won the race. That is Pravin Vijay Kumar. Let me make sure I spell his name correctly. Congratulations, Pravin. Vijaykumar. Pravin Vijay Kumar. All right. So there you have it. All the prizes are accounted for. Cannot thank enough Daryl Howell, GT Park, of course. Michael Johns, everybody. They call him MJ. And Kyle Buchanan for putting on those prizes, man. Awesome stuff. About to lose my voice. All right. Looking at tomorrow night, we're going to get back after it. Again, we're going to go Indy cars. If you didn't hear me earlier, we're going to Indy cars to kick things off at Barber Motorsport Park. That's going to be a 30-minute race, open setups, 50% fuel. We will force a pit stop, and that's going to be brought to us by Rick Javorka tomorrow night. And then we're going to cap off the racing evening in the trucks at Kansas. Trucks at Kansas, boys. It's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. Regine Huddleston, everybody. Hello, springtime greetings. That Larson sure today got aggressive. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Kyle Larson, race winner today in the Xfinity Series at Texas Motor Speedway. All right, look, that's going to wrap us up for the evening. Again, thank everybody for tuning in. I had taken, it was either 5, maybe 6 days. It was last Sunday, so technically, I guess 6 days, 5 days off, but our 6th day today of not live streaming. That's unlike me, but I did have to take a little hiatus to get used to some medication that I've just started, so I appreciate everyone's patience while I was getting used to the medication. But daggone right, boys, we're going to get after it tomorrow night, Michael Johns. We're going Kansas truck racing, and it's going to be fun. So, until then, thanks for letting me know, Winky Dink. He says PayPal. Thank you kindly for letting me know that. I will look back over the chat here and see. Thank you, Dirty Dan, for letting me know. He says race credit. Thanks again, Creighton, and also thanks for, yeah, absolutely, Billy. Sponsor people, thank you, absolutely. Well said, well said. I'll go back and look and see how everybody wants paid out. If I don't hear from you, we'll just give you a race credit, and you can use that in a future race. But Until tomorrow night, everybody, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And as always, may God bless you. Take care, everybody.